Hello, welcome back to the Workaholic Podcast, where writers, creators, and multi passionate humans learn to build a brand that actually feels like home. Now, after I took a break for one day, I will tell you about the thing that I received from one of my writing students. She asked me like this: how if you only have a small amount of readers on your website? So, for your information, as an Indonesian writer, I also become a professional blogger in my country. So, sometimes I am invited by a writing community or by my own club or my own community to teach about writing. And this question led me to make this podcast today. How if you have written many articles and published everything on your blog, but you just have a small amount of readers? Does that mean you are a failure? If you have ever refreshed your analytics and saw single digits, this episode is for you. Okay, we live in a world obsessed with metrics. On Instagram, we can see the analytics. On website or blog, we have Google Analytics, or we can use some tools like SEMrush, Ahrefs, or Uber Suggest. Views, followers, page visits, or click-through rates. And when your website gets, let's be honest, only 5 people a day, your heart will sting. You start questioning everything. Is my writing bad? Why does no one care? Should I just quit? Maybe those questions are around inside your head. But here's the part no one talks about. Big numbers don't equal big impact. Little readers don't mean your message is worthless. A website is not a department store that needs thousands of visitors. A website is a library. Libraries don't need crowds. They need the right people who are searching for the right thing. I want to tell you about my own experience as a blogger. I became a blogger since 2014 when I was still a university student. Honestly, I was really bad and amateur in technology, especially in computer. So having a blog and building some, maybe you can say, understanding about the domain, the hosting was not my thing. But as a writer, I also wanted to try the new things because I saw on social media some bloggers would earn money from their blogs. So I tried it. But for the first 2 years, I didn't get any clients. I also failed in some blog competition, but I pushed myself to write anything that I like. I wrote 8 until 9 articles per month. And actually, I continued to do that kind of everything. So I published for 8 until 9 articles since 2014 until 2022. After the first 2 years, finally I joined a writing competition. I got the first rank or the first prize, and then I got my first client, and so on. After 2022, I got many offers as a content writer for some brands. So I focus on my clients, but I still write on my personal blog, but I just publish 1 or 2 articles per month. And yes, when I didn't have any clients or when I just saw some comments on my blog post, sometimes there was no any comments or any feedbacks for my writings. But I got beautiful email for some readers who didn't post a comment but they read all of my articles, they followed my blogs, and then they sent me a warm message through my emails. And I also got some writing opportunities after some brands read my articles on my personal blog. So it means even though perhaps your blog got a small number of readers, just keep writing and keep trying. That's why, as a chess, you should write the things that you really like and make you curious to do the research on your personal blog. Let me tell you a secret. Every writer with thousands of readers today started with very few. Those early readers are not just numbers. They are your first supporters, your silent ambassadors, the people who will share your content, the ones who believe in you before the world does, just like my blog readers. Sometimes a single reader is more valuable than 100 random viewers who stay for 3 seconds. If one person reads your article from start to finish, if one person feels understood, if one person clicks share, you are not failing. Now you are building. Let's be brutally honest. A website with 10 loyal readers outperforms a site with 1,000 random visitors who bounce instantly. Because of a loyal reader, they will come back, they will subscribe, or perhaps they will buy your digital products. We don't write for the algorithm. We write for humans, for connection, or for resonance. If you are building a niche blog, especially writing, branding, or parenting, your content is not meant for everyone. And that's a good thing. Imagine writing a deeply helpful article for aspiring content writers or for some young parents if your blog niche is a parenting. Then suddenly it goes viral with people who don't even care about writing or don't even care about parenting. Is that helpful? Not really. Your small audience today might actually be the perfect audience. Here is something that some of the bloggers outside forget. Low numbers isn't equal with big opportunity. With your traffic that is small, you can testing new keywords, change your writing style, or maybe you can change your blog template. You also can study your user behavior and so on. Without pressure, without fear, without damaging your reputation. Think of it as your private training season, just like athletes warm up before a match. Your blog needs a warm up period too. Small traffic isn't failure, it's freedom. Let me ask you, do you want to be a one hit wonder or a trusted brand? Because the truth is, blogs don't grow through viral spikes. Blogs grow through consistent trust. I have seen writers get viral once and disappear forever. Why? Because they weren't ready. They didn't build a system. They didn't nurture their small audience first. Your few readers today are the seed. Your consistency is the water, and your blog is the tree. One day that tree will make shade for thousands. But first, you must grow the roots. So, does having little reader mean you fail? Absolutely not. It means you are in the foundation stage, the most important stage of all. It means your voice is still forming, your brain is still shaping, and your audience is still finding you. Keep writing, keep sharing, and keep learning. That's my story today. I hope you find the inspiration to continue your own personal blog. Thank you to listen and see you on the next episode. Bye.